Hey everyone, my name's HarryAtomic and this Monday's video is going to be a wee bit different. Now, there have been some requests in the past for me to review some games. I chatted to you guys about seeing gameplay on the channel and this seems to be the way that we're all most comfortable with. So anyways, for the inaugural review on this channel, what we're going to do is review Braid. Now, Braid's one of my favourite games, so I'm really looking forward to diving into it and letting you guys know what I think. So another thing as well, just before we get into it, the format of this video is something that I've been playing around with, so if there's anything that you want to see different or if you can offer some suggestions or improvements, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, let's get on with the review of Braid. Braid is an indie platform puzzle game developed by Jonathan Blow and released for Xbox Live Arcade in April 2009. Now, it's easy to hear the term indie game platformer and roll your eyes at how saturated of a concept this is, but trust me, Braid is more than worth your time. The game was added to the Xbox One's backwards compatibility list very early on and was part of only the second batch of games to get the backwards compatible treatment. So what sets Braid apart from its peers? Well, as mentioned, the game itself is a platform game, however the game's brilliance stems from its next mechanic, the ability to rewind time. Now, various other games such as Prince of Persia: Sands of Time or Blink's The Time Sweeper have dealt with rewinding time before, however Braid removes the restrictions on time travel and treats it not as a power-up but as a fundamental way to interact with the world. While other time travel centric games give you meters to manage or powers to collect in order to use your time travel abilities, Braid gives you the same freedom to rewind time as Mario has to run and jump. Now, with this revelation came my initial skepticism. Wouldn't the ability to perpetually rewind time ruin how a game works? Wouldn't this remove the penalty of death and the risk of failure? Well, yes. Braid doesn't come up with clever ways to circumvent this. More accurately, it doesn't need to. Instead of coming up with a way to punish the player for doing something wrong, the game simply teaches us that the penalty of death or the risk of failure are not needed to make a game such as Braid interesting. So here's the rundown of Braid. In Braid, you control Tim, a little guy wearing a suit with the ability to rewind time as he sees fit. The game is split into 5 worlds, all accessible through a central hub. Within the hub, you'll be able to read books to give a conceptual context to each world and reveal a little more about the game's plot as you progress. Each world contains puzzles that you must solve to collect jigsaw pieces. Collect them all to reveal the final level and the end of the game. So let's look at each of the 5 worlds and really explore why this game is so unique. The 5 worlds are not just split by difficulty, but each one explores a different way of manipulating time. World 1 serves as the introduction and you'll solve puzzles by rewinding time and getting comfortable with this newfound freedom. World 2 brings with it the addition of objects or enemies that are immune to time rewind. Rewinding time will have no effect on these and so must be taken into account as you use your powers. World 3 maps time to your position on screen. Simply move to the right and time goes forward. Move to the left and time goes backwards. World 4 introduces a shadow replay of Tim. Rewind time and when you resume, your previous timeline plays out alongside you in order to help you progress. World 5 introduces the Ring, an item that you can drop that creates a time void and slows down time the closer that you get to it. Each world serves to teach you something new about the game and in doing so paces itself alongside the speed at which you're learning these new mechanics. Not once during Braid did I feel like the game was punishing me for making a mistake and I could easily reset a puzzle should I end up too confused. The game allows you to leave and come back when you're ready for another attempt, and the puzzles within each world can be tackled in any order you want. In summary, Braid is one of those benchmark games, a game which all other games in its genre are likely to be compared. It's a game that's not afraid to explore its core idea and manages to present the results of this exploration to the player. I feel as though Braid was designed in a way to give us access to the mind of the designer as the game was being developed. Each set of puzzles in a world are an exploration of a particular idea of how different mechanics interact, and I feel as though I, as a player, am having the same experiences as the designer in exploring these interactions. Some parts of the game are frustrating, some parts of the game are difficult. Braid doesn't shy away from these awkward interactions and their inclusion makes the game feel more complete. Braid feels intentional. Every part of the game, from the design to the music to the visuals, all seem so closely intertwined that it's easy to see why this game was so critically acclaimed at the time of release. For these reasons, Braid has charged into my favourite game list and will always stand as one of my highest recommended games to anyone. So there you have it, the first review on this channel, and what what I wanted to start with. I love Braid. It's a game that I have not been able to stop playing. even though that you can finish the game in around an hour if you know what you're doing, maybe a bit longer if you're doing it for the first time, it's one of those games that keeps drawing me back in because I just enjoy how well put together the whole experience is. So anyways, if you have any suggestions for any other games that you would like me to review, let me know down in the comments below. So if you like this video, consider getting subscribed. I put out 3 videos a week, one on Saturday where I review all the week's news, one on Monday where I just do a random Xbox video, and Wednesdays is community day where you guys can give me suggestions in the comments and I'll go ahead and make the video. Also, if you have any other reviews that you would like to see, let me know as well down in the comments and I'll get right on it. Anyways, if you want to join one of the best Xbox 360 communities out there, make sure to join the Xbox 360 Hub Discord. There's tons of people on there. There's like over 1,000 members now, so like it's really growing, and everyone on there is just nuts about the Xbox 360. So if you enjoy Xbox as much as I do, get on there and trust me, you'll really enjoy it. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.